Imagine this. In the relentless grind of your daily existence, you've been told that peace comes from more apps to track your thoughts, more retreats to escape the noise, more pills to dull the edge. But what if that's the lie chaining you down? What if true inner peace demands less, not more? A ruthless stripping away of illusions until only your unyielding core remains. You chase tranquility through screens and schedules, yet feel the weight of chaos pressing heavier. This isn't a failure of your routine, it's a fracture in your spirit, a misalignment where the mind wars against itself. Enter Alex, your proxy in this tale, a corporate warrior in a glass tower, buried under emails that multiply like shadows at dusk. His nights are haunted by the hum of anxiety, his days blurred by burnout's fog. He scrolls endlessly, seeking solace in fleeting distractions, but the void widens. Sound familiar? You nod because this is your mirror. How much longer will you let the modern storm erode your sovereignty? Now step back into the mists of feudal Japan, where the air hangs heavy with the scent of pine and impending rain. The year is 1600, and a lone figure strides through jagged mountain paths, his sandals crunching on frost-kissed gravel. This is Miyamoto Musashi, the undefeated ronin, a swordsman who danced with death 60 times and emerged unscathed. Not through brute force, but through a forgotten art, the way of strategy, etched in his Book of 5 Rings. Musashi wasn't born a legend, he forged himself in isolation, dueling rivals under blood-red suns, meditating beside roaring waterfalls that drowned out doubt. His secret? Mushin no mind, a state where the ego dissolves and action flows like a river carving stone. In a world of warring clans and treacherous alliances, he mastered peace not by fleeing conflict but by embracing it as a teacher. Feel the cold steel of his katana in your grip, the silence of dawn meditations where breath syncs with the wind's whisper. This wisdom, lost to our age of endless notifications, wasn't about retreat. It was about alignment, turning the mind into a blade that cuts through illusion. Musashi wrote, "The way is in training, but in our era, we've forgotten how to train the spirit, trading depth for distraction." Picture him atop a craggy peak, eyes closed against the biting gale, his thoughts as still as a frozen pond. This is the anchor you've been missing, the method to reclaim your inner fortress. The first chapter is the internal anchor. You feel it now, don't you? That gnawing unrest, like stones clutched in your palm, each one a worry you refuse to release. This is your mental block, attachment to the ephemeral. Musashi saw it as a clouded mirror reflecting not truth but distortions of fear and desire. In the Book of 5 Rings, he warns of fixation on the enemy, which blinds you to the battlefield. Translate that to your life. How many hours do you waste battling ghosts, emails that demand immediate reply, opinions that sting like unseen thorns? The anchor isn't in suppressing these, it's in recognizing them as illusions. Grip those stones tighter, feel their jagged edges bite into your flesh. Now open your hand, let them fall. This metaphor reveals the truth. Your anxiety isn't the storm, it's your resistance to it. Burnout creeps in when you hoard these weights, mistaking them for reality. Musashi's insight: detach. Observe the mind's chatter as a distant echo, not your essence. You are the mirror polished clear. Why cling to what erodes your peace? Release and the weight lifts. The second chapter is the training. Enough theory, action beckons. Musashi didn't conquer through sheer effort, he found rhythm, the subtle pulse beneath chaos. Forget grueling marathons of self-improvement. Embrace daily rites that sync your spirit. Start with the dawn vigil. Rise before the sun, when the world slumbers in velvet darkness. Sit in stillness for 10 breaths, feeling the cool air fill your lungs like mountain mist. This mirrors Musashi's solitary meditations, attuning you to Mushin's flow. Next, the blade's discipline. Choose one task, your work, perhaps, and approach it as a duel. No multitasking, wield your focus like a katana, slicing through distractions with precision. Set a rhythm. Work in bursts of 20 minutes, then pause to breathe, aligning effort with rest. Musashi taught in the ground book, do nothing which is of no use. Apply this to your habits, audit your day, excise the needless. Evening reflection, as twilight descends, Journal 3 illusions you battled today, like a warrior tallying foes. Not with force, but with gentle inquiry. What rhythm did they disrupt? This is an effort, it's harmony, turning ancient strategy into modern armor. Practice daily, and the mind sharpens, anxiety's grip weakens. The third chapter is the transformation. Now witness the shift. You once struggled against the world, fists clenched in futile rebellion, every setback a blow to your fragile ego. But with Musashi's way, you move with intent, fluid, unyielding. Imagine the leaking vessel of your former self, spirit seeping through cracks of doubt. Now, sealed by discipline, you contain peace within. No longer does burnout drain you. You flow around obstacles like water in Musashi's water boat. Anxiety, it arises, but you observe it pass, unattached, your mind a vast sky where clouds drift harmlessly. This is sovereignty reclaimed. From reactive victim to deliberate master. You walk through crowded streets, notifications buzzing like distant thunder, yet your core remains serene. The world assaults, but you parry with rhythm, transforming chaos into canvas. How does it feel, this intent? Like shedding heavy armor for silk robes, movement effortless, purpose clear. Musashi lived it, undefeated not by avoiding battles, but by embodying peace amid them. You can too. The struggle ends, harmony begins. But peace isn't won without trial. We turn to Alex, our proxy, now teetering on the edge. He's applied the training, dawn vigils sharpening his edge, daily rhythms cutting through office haze. Yet, the shadow looms. A high-stakes presentation where old anxieties surge like a tidal wave. His mind races, heart pounding like war drums, palms slick with sweat. This is his internal resistance, the shadow self whispering defeat. You're not enough. Fail now, as always. The room spins, voices blur into a cacophony. He feels the stones return, heavier, threatening to crush. But in this crucible, Musashi's Mushin awakens. Alex breathes, detaches, observes the fear as a fleeting phantom, not his truth. He anchors in rhythm, one breath, one step. The presentation unfolds not as battle, but as dance. Words flow with intent, unforced. The shadow recoils, dissolved in no mind's light. Victory isn't in perfection, it's in presence. Alex emerges transformed, the weight lifted, peace forged in fire. You face your shadows daily, deadlines, doubts, endless demands. Apply this when resistance peaks, return to the anchor. Detach, rhythmize, transform. The method prevails under pressure, as it did for Musashi in his deadliest duels. Finally, bridge this ancient fire to your tomorrow. The warrior's quick start, awaken at dawn's first light. Sit in silence, release 3 illusions gripping your mind. Approach your first task with singular focus, rhythm over rush. Evening comes, reflect on the day's battles won through detachment. This 60-second ritual ignites your path. Commit now. In the comments below, declare one change you'll make tomorrow to join Musashi's lineage. Perhaps, I will rise at dawn and anchor my spirit. Share it, not for likes, but to forge your place among the disciplined. You are no longer adrift. You are the ronin. Peace your blade. Wield it.